Sarah Boynton here. Thanks for checking out this video. This is a continuation of our discussion on error precursors. Today we are going to talk about the twin analysis, specifically the T, which stands for task demands. Task demands are those specific mental, physical, and team requirements to get an activity done. All right, let's jump right into it. And there we have it, the top 8 error precursors under task demands. Now these list of error precursors come from the International Nuclear Database. And what they have determined is these are the top error precursors in order of impact. Let's go over a few. So number 1, time pressure, pretty self-explanatory, just get the job done. When there is a limitation of time or urgency, even a perceived urgency to get something done, the quality of our decisions, the thought process and information processing that has to go into those decisions all starts to fall apart. So that's why this is top on the list. Number 2, high workload, relates to memory requirements. This is the demands we place on a human to recall information, that tribal knowledge, versus having those robust documents that are easy and clear to follow. Let's talk about number 4 next, repetitive actions and monotony. When you're doing a repetitive act over and over for a long period of time, the brain often goes on autopilot. Now, we never really want to consider people are working unconsciously, but that's what our brain does to conserve energy and to limit the cognitive load. And in these moments, we want some type of attention activator or job aid to ensure that that person sticks to the plan. Number 6, interpretation requirements. This is really big in manufacturing because often there's those times where we have to diagnose what's going on at the moment. And so there's a potential for people to misunderstand direction or apply the wrong procedure or rule. This is why clear, concise documents with visuals and proper training are so important, because misinterpretation can lead to the same process being done differently by different people. This leads us into the last one, number 8, lack of or unclear standards. If there's any ambiguity about the acceptable behaviors, expectations, you're gonna have people not hitting the mark. And an auditor once said, if you don't have a standard or expectation set, you can't hold someone to it. So be really clear on how you expect people to behave, hold them to that standard, and always coach and correct when they're missing the mark. All right, there you have it. Those are the top 8 error precursors under the task demands category. Check out for the next video where we talk about W, work environment, and we'll continue down the line as well as discuss how to identify them, mitigate them, and all things human performance. Thanks again for checking out this video.